What's up, everybody? Welcome to Buzzworthy TV, and I'm your girl, Lady T. Y'all, it's early in the morning. I'm on my way to the gym, as you can see, but I had to, give y'all this video real quick. Why? Because it is Jumpstart January, and I gotta get it in where I can fit it in. Anyway, this morning we're talking Real Housewives of Atlanta. So let's get into it. The episode kicks off with Cynthia and Peter. They are looking at a new location for Bar One. Why? As, Cynthia and Peter keep reminding us, it's because the building got foreclosed on the landlord. So therefore, they got to move Bar One to a new location. They want to keep letting us know that, hey, they paid their bills. So I'm going to do them a favor right now, so I don't have to keep letting us know this. Peter Thomas, Cynthia Bailey Thomas, they paid their bills. The landlord did not pay the mortgage. So therefore, the building got foreclosed. I'm just putting it out there so we don't got to keep hearing it no more. We understand they paid their bills. Anyway, now that's taken care of, they're looking at a new location. And let me tell y'all, that building is a hot ass mess. And when Peter asked Cynthia, what she thought about it, I thought she was going to be like, we need to keep looking. But when she said, I love it, I was like, oh, come again? But then I got it. Cynthia is a business-minded person. They probably got the property for the low. And she's a visionary. She can see the potential in the property. So I get it. But my concern is that Cynthia always is sticking her neck out for Peter financially. Like she was saying in the confessional, she was saying that, a lot of people on the blogs and a lot of people on social media want to know if she's funding Peter's business ventures. And she's saying it's none of our business. And it isn't. But if Cynthia is, I just feel that she maybe not need to support Peter financially in his business endeavors, because Peter is not a good businessman when it comes to finances. I mean, he has great ideas, but managing money ain't one of them. And, if you remember, when they first came to the show, Cynthia made it look like if Bravo hadn't came knocking at their door, they would have been financially in a different place. I'm not saying that they would have been homeless or nothing, but their lifestyle would have definitely been different. And this is not the first time that Peter's businesses have went under. Uptown and probably other businesses that we don't even know about. So therefore, I'm like, Cynthia, maybe you should just be his cheerleader and not his financial backer. She is one of the reasons why I did that video, when to be a down chick. I feel like right now, she shouldn't be investing her money. Because every time she invests her money, she puts her whole entire family at financial risk. But like I said, I do like the fact that she is a visionary. Like she said, she saw the property. It ain't the best, but like she said, it's in a historical area. And like she said, the area is about to become a new Bourbon Street. So if they get in on the ground floor, they actually may come out ahead. So that's cool. I like the way she thinks on that aspect. Then we got Candy and Claudia. Claudia's meeting up with Candy because she kind of thinks like how I think. Like, you should definitely associate yourself with people that you can grow with and learn from. And like she said, Candy is a boss, and there's no denying that. Candy, she make power moves. She knows how to get money. She knows how to, create different business opportunities for herself. So anyway, she goes to meet Candy, and they meet up at the candy factory, and Candy gives her a tour. And they end up on the new set of Candy Coated Ice, and she lets her know about Candy Coated Ice. And Claudia's like, maybe one day I'll co-host with you. And Candy's like, yeah, that'll be cool. But, you got to be prepared to be honest because we go in when we talk about sex. And she was like, I can do that. She was like, interview me now. And right off the bat, Candy asked her, do she give head? And just as quickly, Claudia's like, yeah. She was like, well, no, she didn't right off say yeah. She was like, well, if I'm into the guy and really I shouldn't be having sex with someone that I'm not into. So, yeah. And I like that answer. So, anyway, they had a good kiki and they decided that Claudia was going, to be on the show. Then we got Apollo and Phaedra. And y'all, I'm so sick of them. Every time they come on the screen, I'm just like, here we go again. But anyway, Phaedra is getting new security fences installed because, as she explains, now that Apollo is going on his mandatory vacation, she needs to increase security around the house. Because, she's a single mother with 2 kids. Anyway, Apollo pops up like a genie or, a wizard. Like, poof, he just pops up. He's obviously agitated that she got this man in his house, at her house, and he didn't know nothing about it. So he asked the guys a couple questions about the security fences. And then as Apollo and Phaedra are walking towards the house, he asks her, like, why are you subcontracting when basically I can do it? And she's just basically like, I just want to get it done now and get it done and over with. And he, is obviously frustrated. He's in a confessional like, I get no respect. She doesn't tell me anything. Apollo, when will you get it through your head? You're never going to get any respect. You're never going to get any respect because you don't own up to your responsibilities and you don't man up to what you've done. She didn't ask you to be a criminal. She didn't ask you to be out all night at the clubs and making it rain at the strip clubs. You should be at home like she said. I don't even know if you've manned up enough to say to your kids, Daddy did wrong and Daddy has to go away for a while. Have you even had that talk with your kids? I mean, I don't know if you have, but as far as I can tell, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. So you're going to continue to get what you're getting from Phaedra. You're definitely not going to get no sympathy from the public. So that's dead and stinking. So anyway, then we got Kenya and her aunt. She tells her aunt, like, she met up with the girls and she was proud of herself for being the voice of reason. And even when when Portia tried to get all up in her face, she just gave her a hug. And her auntie was like, well, I'm proud of you for being a bigger person and everything. And I can see Kenya's growth. I mean, I don't particularly care for her, but I can acknowledge that, she's trying. So anyway, then we have Nene and Greg, a.k.a. Nene's manservant. And they're talking about an event that Candy is throwing. She tells Greg that, Candy's throwing this little sex party and that she's going to go. Well, anyway, as they're talking about the event, Nene gets a phone call from her agent. He lets her know that she got 3 opportunities to be on Broadway. One is to do Chicago. The character is, the prison guard, Mama. I'm just going to say Mama. I forgot the other name. Mama Madden or Mama Maiden. I don't know. Anyway, then we got the Mary J. Blige character in Rocket Ages. And then also we have the wicked stepmother for Cinderella. And her agent really wants her to do Cinderella because he feels like it's something that we as the public have never seen her do. And it would expand her brand. And I agree. When you step out the box, it does make you more accessible to a wider audience. And that's very important when you're in the entertainment industry. So anyway, then we have Phaedra. Phaedra is getting honored by the National Bar Association. And I think this thing was just so Phaedra can let us know that she has many jobs. And amongst those many jobs, she is a well-respected attorney. So that's all I think that scene was for, It was cute. But she want to let us know that, look, she is not going to let, what Apollo is doing affect her professional life. So I get it. Then we got Candy's sex toy party. Now, let me tell you, this is when it gets real. Anyway, I keep calling Candy's party a sex party or a sex toy party because, look, when they first walk in there, you see a lady laying on a naked lady laying on the table. It's like, wow, okay, this what we doing? So anyway, when everybody gets there, Nene gives the ultimate shade. Like, first, Kenya walks up to her and tries to give her a hug, and she gives her a side hug, and she keeps it moving. Then we got, Cynthia. I don't even think she spoke to Cynthia, and if she did, it was just like a little dry high, and she kept it moving. And her thing is, basically, she like a one-night stand. Once she bang you and don't want to bang you no more, she don't call you no more. So basically what she's saying is they had fun, it was what it was, but they are not friends, so don't get it twisted. So anyway, and when Candy introduces Nene to Claudia, Candy asks Nene, like, didn't y'all meet before? And Nene tells Candy, like, yeah, we met, and she kept it moving. So Claudia pulls her to the side and is like, what's up? Why are you being so shady? We met before. And she's like, yeah, but, you associate yourself with people that I don't particularly care for. And Claudia's like, well, don't hold that against me. So anyway, everybody gathers around, and Candy introduces the sex therapist. And the sex therapist wants to hook the people, wants to hook the people up that have had the most issues. She wants to bond them together on this little bonding leash thing. And, like I said, Nene is acting real bougie. She don't want to do nothing. I don't even know why she's there, because she's just being real shady. Like, she did not want to be hooked up to Cynthia, so she ends up being hooked up to Claudia, and I guess that's okay. But anyway, she's just being such a party pooper. She didn't have to be there. I'm like, Candy, bitch, don't kill my vibe. Like, anyway, so after that, the counselor asked them, I'm sorry, y'all, the therapist asked them, to go around and introduce themselves and talk about their relationships. Now, before we get into this, let me backtrack. Candy not only invited the ladies, but she invited a couple of her other friends, including Demetria McKenna and Gaucher. And if you don't know who Gaucher is the girl that you probably saw if you ever watched Lala's Full Court Life. She dated, what's her name? She dated Lala's cousin Dice. So she's bisexual. Anyway, we'll get into that in a minute. So everybody's got to go around and introduce themselves and talk about their current relationships. And everything is going smoothly until it gets to Demetria. Demetria's like, my name is Demetria McKinney. I've been dating Roger Bob for 7.5 years off and on, and I love him. And Gaucher is like, when you say 7.5 years, do you mean within the last year and a half? And she was like, yeah, why you ask? And Gaucher's like, because I've dated him too. And everybody was just like shocked, like, oh my God, like shit just got real. Like they were not expecting that. Like if this was kind of thrown together, kind of scripted, you could tell that they totally went off script. It was crazy. So anyway, Demetria gets up and Cynthia goes after her. And Cynthia asks her, like, were you dating Roger Bob at the time? And she says yes. She was like, well, do you think Gaucher is lying? She was like, I absolutely think Gaucher is lying. And my thing is, why do women always think that the chick is lying? Even when you have evidence that the man is stepping out on you. The man is fucking around. He dating other chicks. But it always comes back to, oh, the woman is lying, even when it's dead in their face. I don't get it. But anyway, I'm with Nene, because, like, while Demetria's outside, Nene is like, look, I don't understand how she even thought that they were together, because how does a man not claim you, and y'all been together supposedly off and on for 7 years? And I agree with her on that. So, anyway, y'all, that was the episode. Till next time, y'all. Peace and love.